Hey guys, welcome back once again. For those of you new here, hello and welcome. My name is Evie and today we are jumping straight back into some Alphabet Zoo. Now we are up to the letter J, and thank you to every single person that did suggest what animal to put in this episode, and of course the Jaguar has won. I feel like I said that weird. Jaguar? No, Jaguar. I think it's fine. I don't think a single person said the Japanese macaque, which I'm a little bit disappointed in because I love a good monkey. And I feel like the Japanese macaques are such a fun little snow monkey that it could have been a fun thing to build for, but I am excited to build for the Jaguar today. I have been playing with some ideas and I think I want to put them on this side of the zoo. So we're just going to jump on in. We're going to press play and expect sheer chaos to unravel. I can only imagine. I think before we go any further, I'm going to have to put the Indian peafowl on some contraception because these bad boys, I'm pretty sure, are going to cause absolute chaos. They already have. They've tripled their numbers. So I'm going to put them on contraception and hope that that's enough. If this is the Alpine Ibex, what is wrong with this? I don't understand. Why? Why? Just why? Andrin is an outsider, but why is Andrin an outsider? Why does this turn into complete and utter chaos? I can hear an emergency capture, like, so an animal has escaped. Why? Why does this happen to me? Giant otter is about to mature. Tickets are underpriced. Say less. We're gonna go 34, shut the door. Okay, now if I go into the animal thing here, can I see an escaped animal from there? Yes, I can. The Eurasian lynx. Now that is a surprise to me, because it clearly hasn't escaped there. Okay, let's just press play for a second. Maybe I just need to move the habitat border a little bit. Maybe that's it. I'm guessing that's literally it. How has that not affected it before? I don't know, but hopefully that's fine. Okay, it's no longer needing to be captured. Stop it! My Formosan black bear is prognatante? When did this happen? I'm not even mad about it. We missed it, obviously. Okay. But I also had very important business to name a peafowl Courtney as suggested in the last video. So look at that absolute get up, get it. Using contraception and hungry. Let's do the beautiful albino one. Courtney. Whoops. As per usual, I've got caps lock on for no apparent reason. Courtney. Please enjoy being a peafowl in this zoo, Courtney. You are welcome. And for anyone that does want to access any of these habitats, I have put them all on the workshop. So I will have my Planet Zoo workshop linked down below if you are wanting to grab some of these bad boys. Now, please understand, I've never really done that before. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing by trying to get them on there. So if you put them in your zoo and they're not quite right, please let me know and I'll try and tweak them and re-upload them to the workshop. Let's go check on our little Formosan black bear though. Due in Feb 31. Okay, so that is a little bit away, so we will hopefully probably see a little Bambini in this episode. Let's turn the light on and watch this little cutie patootie age up. Everything seems to be, and I'm gonna regret saying this, going okay for the moment in the zoo. Her eyes look black, like there is nothing in there. Is that normal? Do they all look like that? Okay, it looks like she's gonna sleep. I love how they give you the notification and then just say, full sigh. Yes? No? Maybe? I don't know. Can you repeat the question? There we go. Pooping and aging up all in one foul swoop. We love to see it. Okay, so the doll population. So we've got a fair few going on and I'm okay with that. That is completely fine with me. Now I think I'm probably gonna regret, I've made like all of the paths in here, I think 6 meters wide. I think I really should have went 10 or at least 8 to begin with, but here we are. Now, I did completely forget to tell you guys, I did revamp the hippopotamus a little bit. I was really not happy with how, like, they were just borderline enough space. So I have redone it now to allow perfect amount of space, still not quite enough water, but it's gonna do. Like, it's gonna have to do. I really can't make any more water in this unless I was to do something crazy, which I might, but I'm not gonna tell you what it is just in case I decide to do it as a little surprise. But I just added a little backstage area here to have a keeper hut and everything because the only other ones that we had here were really, really far away. And I felt like it was taking too long for them to get there. And I just added this little space here. Now, realistically, a wooden pole is going to keep a hippopotamus out. Or in, I should say. Absolutely not. But in this game, they will allow it. So I'm going to deal with it and I'm going to have it because I think it looks nice. So you can now see them from a little bit further around. The only downside is people are going to stop here and see them. So I may want to try and block that a little bit because I don't really want them stopping on this main path here. But the zoo is starting to come together. It looks like an actual zoo. I'm pretty impressed with it. But I'm planning on doing the Jaguars over here, right near the Formosan black bear. Now, I have done a little bit of calculation and they need like just over 1,000 square meters for 2 adults and I think 4 children, pups, kittens. I don't know what a baby jaguar is called. So I think I'm going to add that over here. Now, I did see a suggestion for like a bit of a cafe with it and I do like that idea. However, I'm going to tweak it ever so slightly. This is actually a really nice kind of flat part of the zoo, which is going to work well for me because I would like to have, so over here, I did just add some more paths around to make it kind of connected before I went full ball and just started adding in more habitats and then realizing that the pathing was not going to work. So I want an underwater viewing area of the Jaguar because I do believe that they can deep dive. So I'm going to have that little deep diving area here and then I'm going to have it kind of in like an arch. And then around on this side, I'm going to have a viewing area / kind of cafe, which I don't know if I'll build the cafe in this episode, but I will definitely build the viewing area for it on this side. So without further ado, I'm going to jump into time lapse and I'll see you on the other side. Hey guys, it's me, voiceover Avery? Oh my god, I can't even talk. Evie, actually, there we go. And I am back. I thought I'd mix it up and actually talk to you guys while I was doing the time lapse here instead of just some nice Planet Zoo musics. So what has been going on? What has been happening in the world of everyone? Life got a little bit hectic for me. Nothing crazy, nothing too bad, but I did have a month off work, which work shuts over that month, so it's a good month off work, and it just started back up. So I have felt very, very overwhelmed and have not had much time to actually play Planet Zoo or edit, hence why this has taken so long to get up, so I do apologize on that front. But I did actually do something quite exciting the other day. After 10 long months of not streaming, I stepped back in and I did a Planet Zoo stream actually, where I just had a nice chit chat to anyone that came by and we just decorated the Alphabet Zoo just to touch up the areas that needed a little bit of love. So if you would like to potentially catch some of those streams, I do have in my description my Twitch account linked, so you are more than welcome to click on that and follow me over there. Following is free, so feel free to do that if you do not want to miss a stream. I actually had so much fun doing it as well. I didn't show any of this area of the zoo, I just stuck to the hippopotamus and just decorated that a little bit. And I would like to try and make that a little bit of a more common occurrence on my content creating things. So if you do like slow-paced decorating streams, that is the place for you. Now, I was enjoying building this habitat. I was having a little bit of a nightmare trying to get paths to work for me, and I think that is one thing that I struggle with this in this game the most, is just trying to get paths even. I don't know if everyone just deals with them not being even and makes it work, or if people have these secret tricks that I just don't know about. Because like the paths look fine and everything, but then if I go to actually build around it, they're just not even enough to have constant building. I'm also going to apologize. There is 100k an hour winds happening at the moment. It's a stormy day. So if you do hear wind in the background, just know that it's pretty horrific out there. But I don't think I've built for the Jaguars before. I'm sure I have, but they haven't been actually very detailed builds. When I did used to stream, I can remember I did put Jaguars in one of the zoos that I had there, but it would have been a very simple enclosure. And they actually have such a nice like biome and plants and everything that they can build with, so it was a really fun build to do. I've actually been really enjoying this whole series more than anything else, and I'm so glad that I've had such a good response from everyone. You guys have been so supportive and have been following along every step of the way, and I really appreciate it. I am actually really excited to try and finish an entire zoo. I haven't done that before, and the fact is we're getting close to halfway through the alphabet. Now I'm gonna stitch myself up here. I don't know off the top of my head what letter is the middle of the alphabet, but I feel like, is it like M? I'm gonna go with M. And that's not that far away. I am pretty excited. I did see that they have announced, and by they I mean Frontier and Planet Zoo, a live stream. It must be in the next day or two, I reckon, for a special surprise, they say. So I'm sure they will be hinting to a new pack if they aren't actually just announcing a new pack. But it feels like it's been a long time. I know they release them like the same intervals in between, but I haven't actually bought a new pack in a while. I haven't got the Arid Animal one, and I haven't got the, oh my god, I should know, the one with the Red River Hog in it, whichever one that was. I haven't got that pack yet either, and I do want to get my grubby little mitts on those packs. So now that I'm back at work and I've actually got some money coming back in, I will probably likely be buying those in the future. So if there are any animals from those 2 packs that will be coming up in some letters for this zoo later on, keep your eyes out for those, because all of the animals in those packs I just think they look so good. The Red River Hog looks absolutely to die for. The porcupine, I'm not too sure, also looks really good. It just looks like a nice mix of different animals that we don't have. So if you guys do have either of those 2 packs and really enjoy them, let me know in the comments. What one's your favorite animal? I know, is it the Arid Animal pack? I think that's just an animal pack. There's no build pieces in that one. So with the one with the Red River Hog, I think that comes with a really nice, is it more of like a Indonesian theme to it? I could be wrong with that, but the building pieces in that look really nice. Like they'd go quite well with the temple pieces. Maybe is it like a Southeast Asia pack or an Asian pack of some kind? So I am actually really looking forward to what the new pack is going to be. Look, we can always hope that it's going to be like aviary, aviaries. That's not the correct term I'm trying to think of, just birds. I was going to say flightless ones. No, not flightless ones. The flying kind. I would love a bird pack, but again, I'm not holding hope that that's what's going to be announced in the next couple of days. I also did forget to mention that if you are wanting to catch some of my streams on Twitch, that I will likely be streaming Monday nights at about 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So I will try and leave that in the pinned comments section below this video, what that kind of equivalates to for the rest of the world, as I know that that works quite well for UK-based people, but I think the east coast of America is still very much in snoozy land while that is happening. But I did get a lot of enjoyment with this habitat because it was that like dense jungle bush, but not like super dense. I definitely could have gone denser on the bush. But it's, yeah, I can't say that without cracking a smile. It's just, I'm too inappropriate for this. But I am really happy with the blending of, you don't see it yet, but I am about to use buffalo grass for the first time. And I haven't actually tried to use that before in a habitat to like emulate, I don't know if that's the correct word, emulate long grass, instead of having the long grass paint on, because I just feel like the long grass paint is just so wispy and it looks quite unnatural, and it's not my favorite thing to have in the game. I would much prefer to hand place long grass that looks good than have that kind of brush go over it. It works in places and I don't mind the other terrain paints, but the actual long grass one just doesn't quite cut it for me. I might be alone there. If you guys do like the long grass terrain paint, let me know, because it is definitely interesting. I like hearing everyone's opinions on what they do and don't like about this game. I definitely think I would like to try and not theme this entire habitat, but just add some aspects of kind of like temple ruins to it, whether it be replacing the concrete bricks with the temple wall pieces, or just doing some decor. I don't really want to keep the concrete bricks. It's not even bricks, it's just concrete walls, I'm pretty sure. Cement bricks. It lacks pizzazz, and I need a bit of pizzazz in this zoo. I've also been trying to rack my brain of what kind of zoo I could do after this one is inevitable. Wow, I can just never talk. Inevitability. Okay, I'm just going to stop trying to say that. Inevitability. The inevitability of this series coming to an end. There we go.
I do know that it will be ending eventually, and I need to try and think of what kind of zoo I could do next. So I am very much open to suggestions. I think I'd be leaning towards a tropical franchise zoo. I'm happy to keep doing franchise zoos, as I like that little bit of a challenge to begin with. But I'm leaning towards definitely the tropical, just because that is my cup of tea. That is my jam. I wouldn't be against like a desert one, especially if I do get the arid animal pack, just to be able to add a few more cheeky little animals into that one. I also do have a, what is it called? What did I call it? The El Dorado Zoo, which is some videos that I posted a fair while ago now, of it is kind of just showcasing the animals and that came, and the building pieces that came with the South American DLC. And I haven't finished that yet. And I'm trying to figure out if it's too late to go back to that zoo and finish it. Like, it's been a very long time. I feel like the time has passed, but also it'd give me a lot of satisfaction, and I feel like you guys might enjoy actually seeing a finished zoo for once, because for the life of me, I cannot concentrate on a zoo for long enough to actually finish it. This is by far the longest I've ever concentrated and put my head down and bum up and got shit done. So what I'm building now is just the climbing frame for the Jaguar. I am not good at building the climbing structures, climbing frames for just any animal that needs to climb. I can never picture what I want, and I can never get it to work how I want it to work. I probably should have just used one of the pre-built ones, but here we are. I tried to make it work, and it does work. It just doesn't actually look that pretty. But I am so happy with how this habitat has turned out with the rockwork and the buffalo grass. I feel like it looks really natural, and I will definitely be using a lot of buffalo grass in the future. But as this video wraps up, I will admit I think this habitat will look much better once I do tweak the walls and decorate them. I would like to definitely get rid of the concrete. It just isn't pretty. I think it needs some pizzazz, a little bit of jazzing up, and I think those temple pieces will probably work very well in my favor. But I'm gonna love yous, and I'm gonna leave yous, and I'm gonna let non-voiceover Evie take the reins from here. But this is it. We have a beautiful pair of Jaguars. We have the boy, which is, that's a blatant lie, it's the girl, Yolihani, butchering it for sure, and Palia, but there was so many black Jaguars in here. Now I can't remember the correct term. What is it called? Melanistic. That's the word I always forget. I remember albino, but I never remember melanistic. So we do have a pair, so I cannot wait for them to breed and us to get some little babies. Oh my God. They did cost me a pretty penny. I did use conservation credits. And as per usual, any bambinos that we do get from this will be put up for one single conservation credit. I want everyone to be able to enjoy the animals. And I feel like sometimes it's really hard to get a nice, cheap animal. But before I press play, we do have the Formosan and black bear about to give birth. So let's press play and watch this cutie patootie give birth to their second. Here we go. The little cutie patootie. A little girl. Now there is no way that I can pronounce that name. Is it wrong? I'm probably wrong. The little sweetie. Look at it go. I can't believe I missed that. Last episode there was like 6 freaky fracks that they did, and none of them came through, so I don't know when that happened. But let's go check out our Jaguars, shall we? Cuties, where's the other one? So I just did a little kind of climbing frame. I'm not very good at it, I'm not going to lie. Now I did put a little feeder down here that hopefully they will get to use. But before we continue, why do you look like you're running to escape? I'm hoping they're not running to escape. Let's go facilities, media devices. Knowing my luck, there won't be any power around here. I don't want random rotation on. Where did the cat go? How the hell did it get over there? I'm not going to question it, to be honest. They are such sweeties. Emergency capture. I literally checked this before I pressed play, and of course they can still escape. Where are you? You look like you're about to come over here and escape. Just that bit that they can jump out of, maybe? Let's just raise just these ones up for the time being. Now I know that this is not going to really fix the problem, but it's going to do enough. Okay, fine and dandy cotton candy. Now I don't really know how people get away with having nice enclosures and not having walls 70 meters tall, but I will try my best to do so. Guest facilities, I was like, that's not right. Let's get some donation boxes in here, as well as around here. I would also really like to put a transport ride in here because this zoo is starting to get big and we aren't even halfway through yet. So the zoo is getting actually quite large and I think I will need to put in a transport ride eventually to kind of get people to go all over the zoo and them not have to walk for a very long time. Now, the only problem I have with that is I haven't really left space for a transport ride and I really don't think I'm going to be able to fit that one into an episode when I'm also building a habitat. So if you guys would be interested in seeing an episode that is just kind of management of this and the building of a transport ride, please let me know and I can make that happen. If not, I will just do it off camera and you guys won't see the probably atrocity that is me trying to fit in a transport ride in this zoo. But before we press play, let's go to the Eurasian lynx, shall we? Common ostrich, alpine ibex. Maybe it hasn't matured yet. Which I think it's this one here. Dasher, no, they have not aged up yet, but they should be aging up any moment now. So I'm guessing we'll just have to wait until they grow up. Now, where are the other Eurasian lynx? Where are the lynx? Oh, there's a gap in that wall there. Where are the lynx? No, but seriously, where are the lynx? Death, a capybara? The Eurasian lynx died? I can't believe I didn't even notice that. And the other one must have died not that long ago. Okay, let's see. Seeing as that one is about to mature, that is a girl. Let's see if we can find a boy. I can't believe that. Let's see, we've got a really nice boy. No, there's no super nice boys in here. Fertility, no. That one's all right. Immunity's not great. I think that one's leading at the moment. Let's adopt you, shall we? Let's add that one in here, shall we? Seeing as Dasher is about to age up. Now, we do still have Anastasia in the trade center, and I don't think I really want to put them in yet. I might see how the babies go with these ones, and then once they die, I might throw Anastasia back in. Okay, but let's go check out the Jaguars. Okay, no, I scratched that. The alpine ibex need my attention, and it is 100% because there is a boy in here. So Fadri, you are going to go to the trade center. And then Andrin should become head honcho again. Now, my plan here is to have just a little bit of a food court going on, nothing too much. I might even just make it more, maybe, no, I should do a food court. I was gonna say just like vending machines, but I don't think so. I will add in some educational speakers before I forget. I'm just gonna add like one there, and then I will fix all of this when the time comes. No, you're not meant to be able to get up there. I don't want that. I'm gonna have to move it. I'm just gonna do that one maybe, and hope that that works enough. Now, this is fully temporary, okay? I know that this doesn't look good, in the hopes that that stops them from jumping up there. Press play, and habitat, traversable area. It now seems like they can't get up there, which is nice. That's what we want. Wait, I haven't given them any bedding. Why do I do this? Why? I'm gonna give them nice green foliage. Oh, it's deep diving. That's where it is. I think I'm going to want to change the water to clear. Now, realistically, again, I would prefer to have it nice and murky like you would in the wild, but I'm going to go crystal just so we can actually see them swimming. They haven't officially mated yet. They are such a pretty animal, the jaguar. I do need to fix that grass clipping through the rocks though. Oh my god, look at their little toe beans. Why? Why do they do this to me? I was just trying to get a nice little bit of footage of the jaguar. Instead, I've got them pooping. I just want to see these two interact together. Are we going to get that? I thought maybe this was going to be a mating event, but I don't think so by the looks of that. They're just fusing together as one giant jaguar. Stop it! Hell yeah. Hell yeah. February, year 32. That is pretty exciting. That's actually not that far away. We love to see pregnant, you know? The doll has had offspring. Stop it. Is about to have offspring. Has had them. Let's see. Offspring imminent. Babies, babies, babies. 1, 2, 2. Unless they can only ever have 2. But we have a little boy and 2 little boys. That's very cute. Let's see. I know I've checked it probably a million times. 2 to 6. Okay, so 2 is the minimum. They can have up to 6. That is actually crazy. Why can I see capybaras mating? I thought I put them all on contraception. Okay, we're gonna pause this bad boy for a second. We're gonna get into this. Okay, I think all of the capybaras that I had in here that were babies have all aged up. So let's send you. Leave the pregnant one. Maybe I'll leave Felicia and Marco, and I'll get rid of Admiral. And I'm gonna send those to the trade center and reduce the amount that are in there. There's only 7 in there now. That is completely fine. But let's head back over to the Jaguar. I forgot where I was going for a second, because if I miss the birth of these babies, I'm going to riot. Offspring due Feb this year, so let's watch this little cutie patootie. I think they can have 1 to 4. I think that was the amount that they could have each birth. I'm hoping for 4 straight off the bat. Come on, you're not gonna do it right there, are you? Of course she is. Why wouldn't she? Oh my god, I see a little black one. Oh my god. And a normal. Another melanistic one. She's had 3. A little boy exactly named after its father. Okay, clicking these is incredibly hard with the buffalo glass. Glass? The buffalo glass. Wow. And another boy. 2 boys and a girl. I'm so excited with that. Look at this little cutie patootie. They are so goddamn sweet. Let's check out what animals we can put in the next episode. So we have just done the J. Let's see if I can scroll there eventually. We are now on 2K. So we do have 3 options for that one. We do have the king penguin, the koala, or the Komodo dragon. All great options. I feel like we've got nothing similar to any of those in the zoo so far. So I'd happily build for any and all of them. So those ones again are the king penguin, the koala, and the Komodo dragon. My god, the baby is deep diving. Oh my god, it's too freaking cute. But if you guys are enjoying this series, please don't forget to like and subscribe so you do not miss out when I upload next. Oh my god, they're both swimming. This is too much. This is too cute. I can't handle it. And don't forget, if you do want to have your say in what animal is in the next episode, leave a comment down below suggesting either the king penguin, the koala, or the Komodo dragon. And if you would like your name thrown in the zoo somewhere for an animal, please leave the animal and your name down in the comment section below and I will make that happen. Thank you guys once again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.